Have you ever seen a fruit that looks like a dragon egg? A fruit that smells like a dirty sock? Or a fruit that looks like it came from another planet? Around the world, nature has created thousands of amazing fruits. But some of them are so strange that many people don't even believe they are real. From giant fruits weighing more than a human head, to colorful fruits with unbelievable flavors. Today, we are exploring 15 of the strangest fruits on Earth. Some of these fruits are beautiful, some are weird, and some are absolutely shocking. So get ready to discover the hidden treasures of nature. Let's begin. 15. Buddha's hand. Our first strange fruit is called Buddha's hand. This fruit looks completely different from normal fruits because it does not have a round shape. Instead, it grows into several finger-like sections, making it look like a human hand. It is mainly found in countries like India, China, and Japan. Unlike oranges or lemons, Buddha's hand does not contain juicy pulp or seeds. People mostly use its outer skin because it has a strong lemon-like smell. It is used in perfumes, traditional medicine, and even as decoration. In some cultures, this fruit represents happiness, good fortune, and long life. A fruit that looks like a hand from nature itself. 14. Jabuticaba. Imagine seeing grapes growing directly on the trunk of a tree. Sounds impossible, right? But that is exactly what happens with the jabuticaba fruit. This unusual fruit comes from Brazil. Instead of growing on branches like normal fruits, jabuticaba grows directly on the tree trunk. The fruit is small, round, and dark purple, similar to a large grape. When you bite it, it has a sweet and slightly sour flavor. People use it to make juices, jams, wines, and desserts. The most amazing thing is that the tree can produce thousands of these fruits at once, covering the entire trunk in purple dots. It almost looks like the tree is wearing a purple coat. 13. Dragon fruit. Next is a fruit that looks like it came from a fantasy movie. The dragon fruit, also known as pitaya. This fruit has bright pink skin with green leaf-like scales, making it look like a dragon's egg. Inside, it can be white or bright pink, with tiny black seeds. Dragon fruit grows on cactus plants, mainly in tropical regions of Asia and South America. It has a mild, refreshing taste and is packed with vitamins and antioxidants. Because of its amazing appearance, it has become very popular around the world. A fruit that looks magical, but is completely real. 12. Horned melon. The next fruit looks dangerous. Meet the horned melon, also called Kiwano. This fruit has orange skin covered with small spikes, almost like tiny horns. But don't worry, it is completely safe to eat. When you cut it open, you find bright green jelly-like flesh with small seeds. Its taste is often described as a mix between cucumber, banana, and lime. It grows in Africa and is also cultivated in other warm regions. Because of its strange appearance, many people use it as a decoration before discovering that it is actually edible. 11. Durian. Now we have one of the most famous strange fruits in the world. The durian. This fruit is known as the king of fruits. Why? Because it is huge, covered with sharp spikes, and has a very powerful smell. Some people love the smell and taste of durian, while others say it smells terrible. In fact, the smell is so strong that some hotels and public transport systems in Southeast Asia do not allow durian inside. But behind the unusual smell is a creamy, sweet fruit that many people consider a delicious treat. Durian is especially popular in Thailand, Malaysia, and Indonesia. A fruit that creates love and hate at the same time. 10. Rambutan. The next fruit looks like a small, colorful sea creature. This is the rambutan. The name rambutan comes from a word meaning hairy because of its soft spikes covering the outside. It is mainly found in Southeast Asia. When you remove the red or yellow skin, you find a white, juicy fruit inside. Its taste is sweet and refreshing, similar to lychee. Rambutan is usually eaten fresh, but it is also used in desserts and drinks. It proves that sometimes the strangest-looking fruits can be the most delicious. 9. Ackee. The ackee fruit is one of the most unusual fruits from Jamaica. It looks beautiful, with bright red skin and soft yellow flesh inside. But there is something very important about this fruit. Ackee must be fully ripe before eating. If eaten too early, it can be dangerous because it contains natural toxins. When prepared correctly, it becomes a popular food and is the national fruit of Jamaica. It is often cooked with saltfish to create Jamaica's famous national dish, a fruit that requires patience before becoming a tasty meal. 8. Miracle fruit. Now prepare to be surprised. The miracle fruit does something almost unbelievable. This small red berry can change the way you taste food. After eating it, sour foods like lemons can suddenly taste sweet. How does this happen? The fruit contains a special protein called miraculin, which temporarily changes how your taste buds react to sour flavors. Scientists study this fruit because it may have interesting uses in food science. A tiny fruit with a powerful effect. 7. Tamarillo. The tamarillo is often called the tree tomato, but it is not actually a tomato. It grows on trees and has a smooth oval shape. The skin can be red, orange, or yellow. Inside, it has soft flesh and many small seeds. Its flavor is a combination of sweet and tangy, similar to a tomato mixed with passion fruit. It is commonly found in South America and New Zealand. People use it in juices, sauces, and desserts. A fruit that looks familiar but tastes completely different. 6. Coco de mer. The next fruit is one of the biggest and strangest seeds in the world, the coco de mer. It grows only on 2 islands in Seychelles. This giant coconut-like fruit can weigh up to around 25 kilograms. That is heavier than many small dogs. The shape of the fruit is so unusual that ancient people believed it had magical powers. Because it is rare, the coco de mer is highly protected. A giant fruit hidden on a small island paradise. 5. Mangosteen. The mangosteen is known as the queen of fruits. It has a thick purple shell and beautiful white sections inside. When opened, it looks almost like a flower. The flavor is sweet, creamy, and slightly tangy. Many people consider it one of the best tasting fruits in the world. It mainly grows in Southeast Asia, where the tropical climate helps it thrive. A fruit that looks simple outside, but hides a delicious surprise inside. 4. Kiwano. Yes, we mentioned horned melon earlier, but another name for it is Kiwano. This fruit deserves attention because of its alien-like appearance. The bright orange skin and green jelly inside make it look like something from a science fiction movie. It is native to Africa and survives well in dry environments. Some people eat it with a spoon, while others add it to smoothies and salads. A perfect example of how creative nature can be. 3. Salak, snake fruit. The third strangest fruit is the salak, also called snake fruit. Why snake fruit? Because its brown skin looks exactly like snake scales. It comes from Indonesia and other parts of Southeast Asia. After removing the rough skin, you find white, crunchy fruit inside. The taste is sweet, slightly sour, and sometimes reminds people of apples and pineapples. Its unusual appearance makes it one of the most recognizable fruits in the world. 2. Jackfruit. The second fruit is a giant, the jackfruit. This massive fruit can grow over 50 kilograms in weight. It is one of the largest fruits that grow on trees. Inside the green, spiky skin are hundreds of yellow pieces of sweet fruit. The flavor is often compared to a mix of banana, pineapple, and mango. In many countries, jackfruit is eaten as a sweet fruit, but young jackfruit is also used as a meat substitute because of its texture. A giant fruit with thousands of possibilities. 1. Durian's strange relative, breadfruit. And finally, number 1 is the breadfruit. Breadfruit looks like a green version of a jackfruit. But what makes it special is that people often cook it like a vegetable. When cooked, its texture becomes similar to bread or potatoes. It is an important food source in many tropical countries. People roast it, fry it, boil it, and use it in many traditional dishes. A fruit that can replace a common food staple. Nature truly has some incredible surprises. From fruits that look like hands to fruits that grow on tree trunks, nature never stops surprising us. These strange fruits prove that the world is full of hidden wonders waiting to be discovered. Which fruit surprised you the most? Tell us in the comments. And if you enjoyed exploring the amazing sight of nature, don't forget to subscribe to WordSnap for more incredible facts from around the world. See you in the next adventure.